On this episode of Shiny G88's Computer Repair, I show you how to print from two computers at once using this USB cable. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. On this video, I am going to show you how to hook a printer up to two computers at once. On the right, we have my daily use machine. On the left is my test machine. And this cable right here is connected to the a USB strip for the testing center, and the other side is going to go in my daily use machine. If you look very closely here, this is a USB 3.0 and this one is the USB 3.0 port. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3.0 and I'm going to plug it into my daily use machine, and I'm going to take the 2.0 and I'm going to plug it into that cable. So that way it'll work. So just give me a second here. I gotta find that cable real quick. Oh, there it is. Didn't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna take this end right here and I'm gonna plug it into here. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it on the USB strip. So now I gotta turn my printer on. So while the printer is doing its thing there that I needed to do, this gray cable right here will go into this right here. The gray USB cable is to the printer. So now that this is hooked up, if I go down here, it should actually work. So there we go. So now what I'm going to do is take this end and I'm going to put it into here. Okay, so this should work now. So if I go to Control Panel here, and if this doesn't work, I'll find the USB. Okay, so this is all the stuff that's there. So what I got to do is I got to find the printer itself. It is turned on. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just pull the cable out and I'll plug it directly into the computer itself, which is probably what's going to have to happen. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Just bear with me here. Alright, so the cable is in the USB 3.0 port. Alright, so that should be in there. So if I go to File, Print, that's OneNote. Okay. So I got to figure out why it's not accepting it, because this should absolutely work. So there we go. So now what'll happen is I should be able to there we go. Okay, so that should be here. And oh, there we go. I can add multiple devices. That's pretty cool. Okay, don't need that. So I'm going to let it find the printer that it needs. So hopefully this works. Okay, so it didn't find that. So just bear with me here. So that should work. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, sorry about that. I had to change computers. I was having an issue with the other one. So this is my testing station number 1. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the printer cable back into this port right here. There we go. So now we should be okay. Hopefully. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go down to Print. All right, as you can see over here, it's reading my printer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the printer here, and I am going to click print, and you're going to see that printer print. It's telling me it's ready, so let's print. There we go. You see my printer is printing now. That is from the test machine. Oh, I forgot to open the paper tray here. There we go. The printer has been off for a while, so it's prepping. You just saw it print from the testing machine. Now we're going to try it from my daily use machine. So I'm going to slide the camera over here and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So there we go. So I'm going to do the same thing over here so that way you can see what I'm doing. So now I'm going to just do that. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to click Print. Alright, this is Canon TR68 series, which is what this is. So I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to aim it at the printer. Alright, as you can see, I'm going to click Print, and you are going to see this printer print. It's telling me the printer is offline, which is not exactly the case here. Let me see why. Okay. So let me switch the cables around. There we go, the printer is online again. So if I go over to the testing machine and do this again, it still should be online. It says offline. So here's what happened. Only the USB 3.0 cable, part of the cable, is capable of printing. The other cable is used for something else, which means like for charging or anything like that. Now, I got this cable from Amazon, and what it is basically one goes to one computer, one goes to the other. So basically, with this type of cable, this particular model of cable, I can't print from two computers at one time. I can't have the printer talk to one computer and the other one at the same time. This was just a little experiment. So basically, I would have to use another cable to do it. Unfortunately, but hey, I know the cable works. So anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.